Excellent!
What's up guys, welcome to the next Paul's Hardware Garage Worklog. These videos tend to be a little rough around the edges, so apologies in advance for that. They also generally aren't quite as popular as my normal tech videos, so if you are here for a tech video, sorry, this one's just me working in the garage, but I do have at least a teaser for that system. That little guy right there, the Define Nano S build, because I do finally have all of the parts on order and on their way, so I will be following up with some more work on that very soon. So if you've never seen one of my garage worklogs before, this is all the stuff that I've kind of built over the past few months, or I guess year or two. Of course, this wraparound desk that goes all around here with stands at various points to help provide support. Put all these tables, these shelves up above on this side. Built this really tall cabinet over here, which I actually really like. And then I got some additional shelving and a little workbench area and all that kind of stuff over there that I built. For the presentation area over here, I got as far as painting this nice bolder color gray on the walls, which I think looks quite nice. But you might notice, like, the top's painted up here, but the bottom down here is still the old gray color, which is not as nice of a gray. I also still need to finish painting along here. Need to figure out the proper positioning for the dog beds, because the dogs just come out here and pass out, and they kind of get in the way. Hero, he's kind of snoring. Anyway, this is as far as I got before, which is plaster of Paris along this kind of unfinished edge along the bottom. This was irritating me because anytime I had a downward angled shot, it would kind of get in there, and it doesn't look nice at all. Of course, it doesn't look that great right now. For anyone who's wondering, I'm not really too concerned about the floor at this point. This slab was poured in the 60s, and I know it's been sealed in the past. It doesn't look that great right now, but I'm either going to get just an area rug to throw down here. Maybe I can just use Hero. That could also be an option. Or I might go the epoxy route or something, but that's a large project that probably wouldn't happen until mid to late summer. Anyway, I got to finish doing the plaster of Paris along this side. And I also know that this isn't necessarily the ideal solution for this. There are definitely other options than plaster of Paris. This is interior stuff. But I think it's going to work for me. And you can see where I was where last time when I wasn't feeling like I was running out of time, I actually got a decent finish on there. Anyway, I'll probably just speed through all this stuff since it's just spackling-ish stuff and some painting along here. And then I'll get to what is hopefully a little bit more interesting, which is the installation of these LEDs. I decided to just pick up a kit from eBay since they're available there in a very wide variety of colors and lengths. These are actually 5-meter RGB LED cables, and it's a double one. So the power unit here has 2 connectors, and that means that I can control both, this one here and then there's another one still in the package, with this little remote. And this is a very standard remote that comes with a lot of the RGB LEDs. But I'm pretty flexible as far as what it's able to do, and with 5 meters I should have enough to go from the very edge of this all the way along the back here and all the way along the back there. I can also cut these strips just about every 4 or 5 inches, which is also very convenient since they are, again, a little bit too long, so I probably will need to cut one of the ends, and I'll just be using some adhesive to put them back there, and that will allow me to, if I can delicately step over the dog, stop using this solution, which is a power supply that I turn on, connected to my original NZXT hue, which is what's providing this lovely kind of turquoise glow back there, which again has been working for now, but I kind of like the option that I have here with this one, just in that I will be able to turn it on, turn it off, control it and everything without necessarily needing a computer that it's connected to or a separate power supply. And then of course I can control the color on both really long strips at the same time, so I'll make sure that they will always match up. So that's the plan, guys, and since this is Tuesday morning, I actually have a limited amount of time before I need to leave and go over to Kyle's for awesome hardware. So I'm gonna crank some tunes, get to work, and let's see how far I can get. So that was probably just a few quick minutes of time lapsing for you guys, and sorry if I was hunched over most of the time in a compromised position, but you know, I had to get down underneath the desk in order to get all this done. But happily, it is all completed now. So here's the final tour, the final results. Right now I have it cycling through all the different colors, but you'll notice that of course I have the RGB LED strips, which 5 meters is actually perfect length to go all the way along this back shelf and all the way along this shelf all the way over here to kind of what is the edge of my presentable set, if you ignore all of the nastiness over there. Of course I got it on the lower shelf as well, and now you might maybe get a better idea of why I really wanted to finish the painting on the underside before I did all this, and that's just because these RGB lights shine more light down on that lower side, and I felt like it was going to be pretty evident if it was not painted, or at least looking a little bit better than it used to. Now I will show you guys really quickly how I have this connected up over here. Again, back it down on the other side. So under here is where all my cable management is, and right now I'm just using a couple Sigmas underneath here to kind of keep all the cables tidy. It's not as clean if you're looking directly at it as some of the other options I've seen out there, especially since Ed has sort of set the standard for this. But since I do switch things around quite often, I found it's more convenient to have those so I can just pile the cables up in there. Anyway, I have the power unit for this whole thing kind of tucked into this little Sigma unit over here, and then it's running along back to behind my main streaming system over there. That is so I can use the included remote control right here, and the sensor is underneath the desk, but I'm still able to point at it, so you know, you can switch to red or green or blue. I'm using the remote here, by the way. Or you can do silly things like jump. I don't know. I feel like I'm probably mostly going to use the solid color or the fade. I don't mind the fade. The remote will also let you speed it up or slow it down, or set some custom custom colors here, just using these so you can indicate, you know, how much red, green, or blue you want in there. You know, it takes a little bit of dialing in to get exactly what you want, but you know, it's got most of the features that you'd want right off the bat. Be cool if there's a crawling thing. That would be one nice thing for the NZXT Plus. With this would be a few more features when it comes to what you can do with the lights. One other thing to point out as far as how I have it connected up here is that I did need to get a 4-pin LED cable extension, so I ordered that because ahead of time, since I knew I would need it. So the two headers that come out of that unit over there, I had to do an extension to get up here to this upper shelf in order to get that installed as well. But I'm super happy with how everything has turned out. I even did some straightening of my sound dampening panels over here, so those are all vertical. Granted, I did not go around the entire edge yet, but you know, we'll save that for a future garage worklog, maybe. Probably not, but we'll see how that goes. Last thing I wanted to mention, I guess, is this area down here at the bottom, and this did take quite a while putting all the plaster of Paris along this thing so I could paint it. Again, that's not like perfect, there's still some definite rough spots, but it did allow me to paint that and make it a little bit more uniform. Granted, the floor itself still looks pretty horrible, but you know, if I decide to epoxy that or something in the future, it's going to be a massive job, so I'll put that on standby for now. And I think I might get a carpet, just something to put out here, kind of tie the room together, of course. That would be nice to have. Anyway though, guys, that's all for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Really hope you've enjoyed it. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button on your way out, and leave me a like. Leave me a comment and let me know what color you think I should set these to back here behind me. Since I have the whole RGB spectrum at my command, I can dial in something that will match real pretty, make everything look nice. Anyway, thanks again for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time.